You know, and I know, and they know, 'cause we know, we go all in. You know, and I know, they know, 'cause we know, we go all in.
Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to the newest edition of What You've Been Missing. As you can see, we are live and direct. We're just going to go all in, full on 110%. It is now Thursday, the weekend before the first playoffs. We are here with the boys from Enough Said Podcast. My man have streamers in the building. What is going on, family?
What
So
up,
what
Hey,
up,
what's up?
everybody?
AD?
What's
How y'all
up?
Hef?
doing?
We here. Look, you see what I got
Good
on right here.
Lord.
You know what?
Good
You know what's up.
Lord. This is quite a room we have established here. Look, man, we're going to talk tonight about the upsets. We're going to talk about the favorites. We're going to tie a lot of it in between um, what this team represents via music. And I'm telling you right now, y'all, I'm not playing all 75 songs each of y'all sent me tonight. It's not happening like that. I don't know what y'all think this is. I don't know what kind of capabilities you have. I appreciate it. But look, I don't know where to go. Shout outs to the Enough Said Podcast, man. We love y'all. This is the second time doing it. We're gonna have fun with doing it and keep rolling. But look, Hef, what you got on the hook, man? What you got, man?
Man, you know I always got somewhere to go, K Dizzle. But I'm not gonna talk too much tonight, man. I just want to say shout out and welcome to the Enough Said podcast. We appreciate you guys. Round of applause to you,
Absolutely.
man. If you guys
Thank
don't
you.
know, man, check them out on YouTube. I think Dre might have a Periscope account. I can't find one on IG, but we're gonna get him on. If there's any,
Oh,
if there's not Dre, you're my guy. I love you, bro. If there's any issue with finding us, because I noticed Kermit tonight, the email didn't pop again
I
for our
saw that.
channel.
I saw that, but it is live there. So I just double checked it to make sure it was live. You can do that while we're doing it. What's up, Nene?
So
You can
Facebook
check it
crew,
while we're doing
please,
it.
like K Dizzle said, jump on over to YouTube, please. Get on the All Dressed Up podcast channel, like, share, and subscribe, and definitely like, share, and subscribe to Enough Said. But we're gonna have a good time tonight. We're gonna go ahead and let these guys talk their shit. It's a lot of eagles flying in the room again. You guys know,
that's
but I'm
right.
not scared. I'm gonna hold it down because I'm in street clothes. What up? What up, Jermaine?
Yo,
Yo,
G.
All right.
Jermaine.
JG is
I'm in.
Yeah.
he's in
Yeah,
the
I'm
what
in.
up,
building,
Dre?
but he ain't in the building.
He's in
I'm
the
in.
He's in the
building.
building.
I'm in
Glad you
street
stayed, man.
clothes. I'm in street clothes like the commander. So we're gonna go ahead and kick it off. Mike, how you feeling, bro?
Major
I'm feeling
Tubby on
good.
it.
I'm feeling good. I'm ready to get this thing started.
Okay. What up, Sal?
Yo, what's going on, Half Man? I have to tell you, I enjoyed that last podcast, man. Talking about canceling Wentz. Come on now, you can't cancel something that you started, man. Never got started. You know
Mm.
that.
Nick is in the
What
building.
up?
Nick
What up?
is
What
in
up,
the
Miss
building.
Speaker? We love you. Thanks for coming through. And like we always do, guys, we're live, on our show. It's a special night and time. Come on through. Kate Dizzle, please put the number up. Because a lot of people hit me up. And here's what happens, guys. And I'm not trying to talk shit, but people hit me up throughout the week and they say, look, can I get on the podcast? Can I get on there and talk sports with you guys? This is your chance. Text 301 857 1757 to join the conversation. And Kate Dizzle will pull you right on through. So we're gonna get it going, man. We're gonna play a game. Shout out to Mike, man. Came through with the crazy
Oh
idea for the
yeah.
show.
Oh yeah.
Obviously, we're gonna get it going. So we're gonna play a song association with a team in the playoffs. But before we get there, did you want to talk about Lamar for a second, K Dizzle? For the
Well,
Baltimore fans, did you want to just touch on it?
breaking news. Breaking news. Per Ian Rappaport and everybody else in their mama online knows from straight from Lamar Jackson. He tweets out because it's been huge questions about whether or not he's not playing because of contract negotiations or it's really hurt. So he wanted to set the record straight. I'm gonna share it right here on the screen. Let's see. Did we lose everybody? Hold on. We got everybody. We might have to scroll on the screen. So many of us here.
There we
But
go.
it says, thank you everyone for your support and concerns regarding my injuries. I want to give you all an update as I am in the recovery process. I've suffered a PCL grade 2 sprain on the
Mm.
borderline of a strain 3. That's serious. There's still inflammation there surrounding my knee, and my knee remains unstable. I am still in good spirits as I continue with treatments on the road to recovery. I wish I could be out there with my guys more than anything, but I can't give 100% of myself to my guys and fans. I'm still hopeful that we have a chance. So I think this is good PR quote for him too, because there was no real updates coming as far as his condition was, other than whether he's practicing or not. And so this kind of helps clear the air so people don't believe it's all about the money at this point, and he would literally stay away from the playoffs in order to try to put another foot forward, saying this is why you need me. But they're going to put the franchise tag on him anyway. I want to hear what you guys think about what he said.
Doesn't matter. Were they going to win the game anyway? I mean, they'd be better off with me a wide receiver. Come on, seriously. Like, he's got nobody, man. Like, he's trying to do everything. I don't think they were winning anyway. Yeah, I didn't pick Baltimore to win this game. And, look, I don't wish the dude bad health or anything like that. But come on, we got to be realistic here, man. He don't want to go out there and get hurt playing, with nobody else around. So, yeah, give him some wide receivers, get him some help, and then maybe sign him to a new contract, and then maybe you'll see what he can really do.
Very valid point. Mike, what you say?
Yeah, I was going to say, Sal, you couldn't have said it any better. It's not going to make a difference. So, yeah, I think him sitting down, Sal, you said it best.
And so look, let me Sal said something very important. I heard some stats here. You don't have a single wide receiver over 500 yards. You don't have a single wide receiver over 40 catches for the entire season. You don't have a single wide receiver that has more than 4 touchdowns for the entire season. That's even when he was there. So there's a big factor in there in getting Lamar Jackson some help, especially in the receiving core where he can do it. Now they are tight end focused, with our Mark Andrews, but at the same time, he can't be the only one, and that's how I think George Kittle was like that for a little bit until when Deebo Samuel got hurt. And before they got Brandon Ayuk. But Dre, I mean, what can we say about Lamar Jackson that we haven't said yet about his situation in this whole process?
Well, what actually put him in that predicament is 740 yards for the season and 120 carries. So you're gonna, that knee, man, is had a lot of wear and tear. But I'm also seeing out of that message there. I always like to be controversial. He's trying to say, just pay me up for the new contract. That PLC 2 means maybe 2 more years or double my price of my contract. But no, I mean, from the beginning, I was telling with my crew on Enough Said that Lamar needs the help, and he's been progressing, but not up to where people think he should be, and that's how I feel like he's got to perform better on the arm. Then because we know he got the legs, but yeah, you're right. Who's he throw to? I mean, but that's how I see it, man.
Yeah, KD, those stats that you just mentioned, man, that's like Jalen Reagor's wide receiver stats right there, man. I mean, come on.
We don't mention Jalen Reagor. Okay? His name is Bruno. We don't talk about that. Okay? Trash. Basura. Yeah, what you got, man?
Well, as you guys know, I work around a lot of Ravens fans. I live in Ravens country, and these guys are absurd. All year round, they talk about the Super Bowl, and I try not to hate on Baltimore, but at the end of the day, like y'all say, even if Lamar was playing, I don't think they'd have a chance against Cincinnati. The Bengals beat them twice. They definitely beat them for a third time come around this weekend. I definitely think he's saying in his tweet, if you can't give me 100% of my money, I can't give you 100% of myself. So they're going to have an interesting sit down at the end of the season, and I'll grab my popcorn. But as far as this game, go Bengals.
So, Hef, is he canceling Baltimore?
I mean, I don't think he's canceling Baltimore, the town, the fan base, the team. I think he loves being in Baltimore. I don't know him personally, but I think he definitely needs some help for it to be a long-term, positive situation. But I wouldn't be surprised to see him leave. I've seen crazy things.
Yeah.
In other quick news, top landing spot for Derek Carr has been rumored to be the New Orleans Saints. Heffalump, what do you think about that? You think that's
do I like Derek Carr in New Orleans? I actually do, and believe it or not, that would definitely mean Jameis Winston gets bumped again and moved again. Shout out to the most positive and humble quarterback that just can't keep a starting job. But Derek Carr just needs the right system. I mean, I don't know if you guys know this, but he just signed the extension in 2022. Like this was supposed to be a whole ride in Las Vegas. They just got Devontae Adams. I mean, I need to know what happened. I don't know if it was all on-field issues. I think there was some off-field, stuff that happened between him and the front office. But, going down to New Orleans, I can't see how that's a bad thing. It's a great football town. They've got some, phenomenal weapons. So hopefully Michael Thomas can come back and get us out together.
I was going to say, I mean, Michael Thomas, Chris Olave, that's pretty strong right there. I mean,
they said Michael Thomas was going to restructure his deal, so that might even free up some more stuff.
He restructured a few days ago. So
I'm surprised the Jets haven't looked at Derek Carr yet, because I think the Jets are the team that really just needs a good quarterback, and the rest will fall into place for them. And Carr, I think, will be a good for them. Good fit.
JETS.
And don't be surprised. I read an article today on NFL.com. He wants to go to Washington. He could be Washington too.
I wouldn't blame him, man. If I was him, I want to come to Washington too. But I think they'd be okay with Derek Carr. I wouldn't count a championship off the bat, but I think he'd be better than Carson Wentz any day of the week.
Man, you don't even have to say that man's name. We know.
So, the biggest knock to Carson Wentz, if you guys weren't aware of, I think they talked about it, I think about a couple weeks prior, was that because of his throwing motion, he has like a hitch in his throwing motion that DBs can read, and they know where the ball's going before he releases it. So that's been the study on Carson Wentz, and the knock on him now. Look. I'm always going to respect him for what he did for our Super Bowl run. After that, I don't know what happened. I think he needs to go find a good QB's coach. He needs to pay Tom Brady for some lessons or some coaching. He trash. Yeah, I'm trying to. How long is he? What is he? 5 years? He's 5 years in.
No, a little longer than that. A little longer than that.
No. 17 was his rookie year, wasn't it?
No,
he's about 7 years in.
Sophomore year.
He's 7 years in.
Yeah, he got a small stint in Indianapolis.
So his rookie year was a 17 season.
16, because the sophomore year. Sophomore year is when he got hurt.
Okay, you're right.
Man, y'all Eagles fans should know. Y'all should know that.
He's going into year 7.
I'm backing up.
Forget.
I'm backing up.
He needs a 2-year understudy and then come back and have a resurgence. Have a Kurt Warner moment maybe.
Let's keep it real. He robbed the NFL for a couple more paychecks. It's over for Carson. It's over for Carson, man.
It's over. You think it's over?
Absolutely.
Oh yeah.
Absolutely.
Yeah, he's
they said the
He
same
need to
thing
go
about
where
Geno
Chip Kelly's
Smith. I
at.
don't know.
That's where he needs to go.
He's balling out right now. Geno Smith balling out now. Shout out to my man Chris. He's a Buffalo fan. Shout out to Damar Hamlin being discharged from the hospital.
Yes, absolutely.
And I think that Damar Hamlin will be on the sidelines for Buffalo to crush Miami in a terrible fashion.
Oh, there's no question. They're going.
Okay. I think they will be crushing them in a terrible fashion, because I don't believe Miami, their QB has the wherewithal to lead this Dolphins team to a second round, to a savior round.
He's still concussion protocol. He might not even be in playing. So
no, he is. They already announced it. Yeah, they announced
it.
He is out.
You gotta pray for Bridgewater.
Bridgewater. They ain't saying nothing about Bridgewater. He has some practice. It's gonna be the young guy.
Sky Thompson, right?
Yeah. So
man.
What you got? As long as that QB don't do that donkey ish. Yeah, he's streaky, man. But look, when he plays lights out. When he don't play lights out, hold on to your hats, man. The guy is something fierce right there. So Look, where you want to go next? Where you want to go next, Half? Let me pull this.
Look, man, I'm ready to go ahead and have some fun with the Enough Said show. Those guys always do it big when it comes to their program and their topics. So, just like Mike told us to do, we're gonna play some song association with the team, and then we're gonna take it into the playoff game and break it down. So, K Dizzle, you go ahead and throw it to anybody you want with the team, and they can go ahead and introduce their song while you cue it up, because this song's gonna represent that squad for this season.
Oh man! So
and anybody in the chat, have fun with us, just like the ticker says. Tell us what you guys think about the song.
All right, so Cheese Monetti, because let me start with Mike since he gave me 75 songs. Pull up and put in a playlist in a matter of minutes, right? Let me see here. So Mike, who's your team first, and what song you want to play?
Well, since we talked about Buffalo and Miami, I guess I'll go ahead and start off with Miami. And y'all gonna give me for this one, but Miami is going into Buffalo. They're starting Sky Thompson. Look, I only got one song I can come up with for them. I had to give a shout out to the female MCs. I got Missy Elliott, 1 Minute Man.
Nice.
I mean, look, they gonna get like a field goal or a touchdown.
I don't want no minute man.
He cold blooded. We gonna play a whole thing, but look. So you got whose song is this?
Missy, right?
Yeah. So who do you put this with? Buffalo?
Oh, Miami. The Miami.
Boy, I'ma make you love me, make you want me, and I'ma give you some attention.
You got Missy has 1 minute, man. One and done. Get it out like a robbery.
I'll tell you,
like a robbery. Excuse me.
They getting a field goal, maybe a touchdown, and then that's it. Sorry, babe. I'll do better next time, right?
That's cold blooded. Yeah,
no, Miami don't have a chance. It's like you already just said, going into this before. Look, Buffalo with Hamlet on the side, the emotion, plus they're a good team, and they know Miami. This is going to be a bloodshed, man. This is going to be terrible. But
Buffalo was playing out of their minds, man. Two returns last week. My God.
I want to say, Mike, that was utterly disrespectful to Dolphins fans.
I got one too for Miami.
I told you I had some wild choices, man.
Yeah. So let's. So who has a song for the Buffalo Bills that they want to? Since we on Miami and Buffalo so hard.
I got a Buffalo one.
What's the Buffalo one you got?
I'm gonna go with Luda Move, bitch.
Oh my God!
Because when your boy Josh Allen comes down that field and they get to rolling with that offense, you better make a decision because you might have to move, bitch. Get out the way.
Oh my gosh! Hold on, that was in my list too. Wait a minute. So Buffalo. Oh my gosh!
Oh. You see Josh Allen line up, you got to do something.
So that's very interesting. I'm going to have to agree with that. Mainly because they're going to be on the stage. Get out the way, bitch. Get out the way. Move, bitch. Get out the way. Lights out. Get out the way. Move, bitch. Get out the way. Get out the way, bitch. Get out the way. Oh no, the fight's out. I'm about to punch your lights out. Get the fuck. Move, bitch. Get out of the way. Let's go to another matchup here. Chargers and Jaguars. Okay. Chargers and the Jaguars. All right.
Sal's favorite team.
Sal's favorite.
Chargers, baby.
So Sal, do you have a song for our good friend out there in San Diego there? He's 2 years. Isn't he 2 years in or 3 years in?
He's 2. You gotta give me my Snoop. You gotta give me my Snoop Dogg, man. You gotta give me my Snoop Dogg.
Which one? Which song was that?
What's Snoop, man?
I think I only gave you one. It's his most. It's
think
his
you
most famous
did.
one. I don't want to give it away. It's in there.
I'm sorry. I have 75 songs that I'm going to. Song.
I didn't give you that many.
You didn't give me that many?
No, I gave you 2.
No, you
No.
gave me 2.
I had 7 or 10. I don't know.
Wait a minute. Hold on, Sal. Sal,
Yo.
you said Snoop song, but you didn't even tell me what Snoop song it was.
Hang on.
This
told
is
you in the
specifically,
chat.
okay? Because I want you to put it on me. You told me one song, then you said Snoop Dogg for my tunes. Hold on. What song is it?
It's what? Bringing the Hot, right?
Huh?
Bringing the Hot, right?
Bringing the Hot. What Snoop song is that?
Drop it like it's hot.
Drop it like
That's it. Drive it like it's hot. That's it. Drive it like it's hot. My man.
Oh my god.
I don't want to say nothing, man.
Oh my god.
There we go.
He said, "Bring me like it's hot."
I had no idea. So
There we go. That's what I'm talking about.
Let's just match any of the time.
I want to hear how this ties into the chart.
Drop it like
Yeah.
it's hot. Drop it like it's hot. On the pigs, try to get it. Park it like it's hot. Park it like it's hot. Park it like it's.
They are freaking red hot right now, man, because they got their injuries are all cleared up. They got a great defense now. They got obviously the quarterback, the running back is back on fire. They got probably the 2 best wide receivers in the league right now. So this team is on fire, man. They're on a roll. You want to go into the playoffs hot, man. You got to do it.
You're going hard. But is Mike Williams? I don't think Mike Williams is playing. He got back spasm or something.
He's questionable. I think.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's
Bringing in the Hot. I've
questionable.
never heard that song before. I've never heard that funky.
Bringing the hot.
Bringing the hot, man.
Bring
Bringing
it
the hot.
It's the South Dog
That's-
version, you know?
And then Sal said it's his best song, man. It's his number one song.
Somebody cooking some bratwurst in the back. Bring
I'm
in
never
the
gonna
hot.
hear the end of that.
Bring in the
Man,
hot.
I can see him.
Right.
James laughing his ass off right now. I
Yeah,
can see
he's
that.
laughing.
I'm never gonna hear the end of that one.
All right. So, Dre, do you have a song for the Jacksonville Jaguars, the red hot Jacksonville Jaguars? Now it's 2 red hot teams playing each other.
So what I got for the Jaguars, because we've been talking about how in the beginning of the season, oh man, they're gonna be that, and then all of a sudden they were like, oh, I don't know, they 0-2, and I don't know. Then all of a sudden they started coming around again. So I put it out here for everybody, brand Nubians. Don't let it get to your head.
Go one.
Oh wow, yeah.
Where does it go? It's in here somewhere.
Miss Mika
damn.
says Sal looks like he's about to drop a hot 16 on the mic.
Yeah, I don't know, man. You know, there we go.
Oh man, this is a classic.
Yep.
So, you know what? I have to agree. I got to give it to you on this, Dre.
Yeah, man.
I think this fits perfectly for the
This
simple
is a
fact.
good one.
Yeah,
Yes,
because
sir.
last year wasn't they like 4-12?
Yes, they were.
This is
4-12.
easy as it looks.
And so,
Books and books
you
and
know,
rhyme
through
concepts and hooks.
through the
Session to
spirit of
session to get
Dave
thoughts
Burns
manifesting.
and
Stress
Coach
on stress.
channeling, they've gotten to the playoffs.
And then Doug Peterson coming in, you know, from former Philly. You know, Doug Peterson, now he might be the coach of the year, you know what I'm saying? So
You know, Trevor Lawrence, the quote unquote prototypical looking QB, is out here. He going to roll at least 2 interceptions per game. But I tell you what, their defense is playing lights out. Their defense has stepped up and playing lights out. And so I think it's going to be, out of all the weekend games, that's going to be the best one. I think the most competitive one.
Yep,
You know, I think
I
that's
agree
out
with
of
that.
all the games.
definitely.
Yeah.
Doug Peterson.
I have
Mhm.
that chime in real quick on this one with the song choices. You don't have to play them, but I still just wanted to get it out there. So to me, the Jacksonville Jaguars are like juicy. You know, if you don't know, now you know. You know, that team
Fuck all you hoes.
last year, like you said, was 4-12.
Exactly.
This album is dedicated to all the teachers that told me I never amount to nothing. To all the people that lived above the buildings that I was hustling when they called the police on me when I was just trying to
Copy
get some
strike
money
for
to feed my
everybody. You get a
daughter.
copy strike. You get
And
a
all the
copy
niggas in the
strike.
struggle. You know what I'm saying? It's all good, baby. It was all a dream. I used to read Word Up magazine. Salt and
got it.
Pepper and Heavy D up in the limousine. Hanging pictures on my wall.
You know, they
Every
believe that they're
Saturday,
supposed to
rap
be,
attack, Mr. Magic
you know, they
Molly
fought their
Mall.
way through
I
it.
let my
I gotta
tape rock till my tape pop. Smoking weed and bamboo, sipping on private stock.
will say
Way
that
back when I had the red and black lumberjack with the hat to match.
It's troublesome.
But what I was saying with Jacksonville is that, you know, they're an up and coming team. You know, and I think this finally turned the corner. I mean, they actually won their division outright and got into the playoffs. They earned it. And I think they're on like a 4 out of 5 streak in the year, or actually 5 out of 5 at the end of the year. So I think they're going to have a tight game against the Chargers. And I honestly think they're going to beat the Chargers. And the reason I say that
Ooh,
is because
I
the
like
Chargers, their coach is like another song, you know, Cypress Hill, Insane in the Brain, right? Their
Ooh.
coach makes terrible decisions, man.
I told
you
you
know,
he had a
you
whole
don't have to-
discography for me, bro. Y'all
You don't
thought I
have to
was
play that. You
lying.
don't have to play that one, but no, seriously, you know, the Chargers
No, I
coach
went-
makes
I
terrible
went through
decisions.
trouble of finding this damn song. I'm gonna play it.
Yes. What's
Don't play
insane?
me
like
about
that.
New Breed?
Yeah, I think
Don't take all my
I
heart
think
with
I think Brandon Staley's gonna get out coached by Doug Peterson. I think you know,
Mm-hmm.
if you're a Chargers fan, you've seen the decisions that Brandon Staley's made. They go for it on 4th down when it's like 4th and like 20. You know, he's like, "Oh, I'm gonna go for it." Like, what are you thinking? You know, that last game of the year, he played all his starters on a meaningless game. They got hurt. What are you thinking? Mike Williams couldn't even walk. You know, Joey Bosa got hurt. He had just came back. What are you thinking? You know that. So I think they're gonna lose just because of that.
Staley
Y'all
doesn't care.
doing a lot of rapping about the Jaguars right now. And if I could have got my song off about the Jaguars, I was gonna take it to some R&B. And my option,
No, it's all right.
my song
Yeah,
would
what
have
you
been,
got?
my song was gonna be Deborah Cox. Nobody's supposed to be here
Mm.
because
Okay.
I want to know how did they get here? They definitely not supposed to be here. And my commanders definitely smacked them early in the season too.
Here we go.
I got
Here we
something for
go.
your commanders.
Here we go. How did y'all get here? Come on.
Ooh,
They're not supposed to be here.
you should have bleeped that part out for the Jaguars.
Look, maybe the process elimination because Tennessee just fell off. You know what I'm saying? So, Tennessee just.
I'll give you that. Hef, I'll give you that. That's
Yeah.
comedic timing right there, and that's
Yeah.
on point.
Thank you.
Shouldn't
Thank you.
shouldn't be there. The Jaguars definitely shouldn't be there.
Thank you.
Um,
That's all I want to know.
But they got.
But they
got
came
the
along and
number.
changed. But they came along and changed y'all's minds because you know y'all still talking about them bums.
It's coaching. It's coaching. That's what it is. They got some decent coaching. They got a good organization now, and now it's just getting the pieces and developing. That's what they did. That's it.
All right.
Damn. Hef, what is this? A podcast? Jesus.
Yeah. Let me know. Let me know if it gets too loud. I'll turn it down. Just let me know.
Let me separate you. So anybody got any more for the Jags? That was a brilliant choice. That was
No, man, I got some.
Jags and Chargers.
I'm holding my
Everybody-
tongue.
Got one for the 49ers.
Who do you
man.
guys?
That's what I
Who do you guys
Oh, we
picking?
get
Real
ya,
quick, who
we
you guys
get ya.
picking for that game? I mean, you think Jacksonville going to win, or you think Chargers going to win?
I'm gonna take the
Just real quick.
Chargers.
Okay.
I'm taking Chargers. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, I got Jacksonville.
Jags for the upset.
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
Jags for the.
We got a lot.
just
We
think
got a
this
lot of
Wagons
games
will
coming,
win.
man.
Let's.
Jags for the
All
upset.
right.
So all right. So now we're going to the next set here, the bane of my existence, which is the Minnesota Trash Vikings, okay, versus the New York Football Giants. Okay, who's got a song? You know what? I should put. I know who's got a song for the Vikings. Let's start off with
Oh, okay.
'cause everybody knows.
I
how
got
I
a
feel.
song for everybody. So
I got a
just call
song
me
for
when
the
you
Giants.
Yeah.
I got
You
a
know who
song
I got for the
Giants.
Vikings stuff. If you looked at the list I sent you, you know it's for the Vikings. You know who I'm picking.
Hold on, Mike. I got to review your list again.
Oh. I'll just say it. I'll just say it out loud. Kirk Cousins in the playoff. Bi.
You did. Yeah.
I got 30 on my wrist, I'm finna buy.
Look. I don't believe in Kirk Cousins. I don't believe in this Minnesota Vikings thing.
Trey does.
The mere fact that if we all remember, and everybody's been covering it, in that first game versus the Giants, it took a damn. When I think of Home by Stephanie Mills,
That's a good one, Jermaine.
I had to see that. It's just hilarious. That's a good one.
That's a
That's
good
a
one.
good one. But look, the first game was so close that it went down to the last 12 seconds. Last 12 seconds. And I honestly think that the Giants are a better team than they were then versus now. And I honestly believe that the Minnesota Vikings are the same team they were then that they were now. Okay. Anybody knows to look, if you have to win that many games by an amazing comeback over the entire course of the season, that just says you got a lot of holes that you haven't figured out how to fix. And instead of trying to fix them, you just gonna cover it up, by trying to throw a bunch of points on the board. And that never cuts it in the playoffs because everybody's bringing their best game. So
secondary is a sieve from Minnesota, man. They got nothing. Got nothing.
So who y'all got? Who y'all got in this game?
I got the Giants.
I got the Giants.
And I got a good song for the Giants.
I got the Giants too. I got the Giants smacking Minnesota in this game.
What's the song, Dre?
LL Cool J, Mama Said Knock You Out.
Oh, that's appropriate.
Hold on.
That's appropriate for the Giants. New York, though, back.
Hold on, man. I didn't see that one.
Come on, man.
There you go.
Yeah, that sounds like some New York Giants.
Yo,
Exactly.
let's go.
That's a good one, Dre. Yeah, that's a good one.
I gotta start sitting on my mic with this one, man.
Right.
Oh yeah. Yeah, he grabbing that mic.
You know what? I enjoyed it. That's a good one for the New York Football Giants. I think they're gonna go in there. Here go big heavy Giants fan. We've been here for years. No, you haven't. I'm lying. I love you for tuning in, but no, we had no idea the Giants would be where they are this year. But shout out to the New York Football Giants. Shout out to those trash Minnesota Vikings. Did we all pick already? You guys already picked on this game?
I'll call it Giants. I didn't pick yet. I say Giants.
You call Giants. Sal, who you got?
I got the Giants.
You got the Giants?
Mm-hmm.
All right, cool. So we all it's a flow of a Giants. So the next game.
Who had a song for the Vikings? I'm just curious.
Who had a song for the Vikings?
Crickets.
My song was Shaggy. It wasn't me.
Oh, I like that one.
Oh, yeah.
They said they won a division. It wasn't them. Like, it's never Kirk Cousins, bro. It's never Kirk Cousins.
You never popped in my head.
You don't gotta play it though.
No, I have to. I have to.
Can you imagine it's Kirk Cousins to a T, bro?
What? You know what? Kirk Cousins has all the stats of a Hall of Famer. All the stats of a Hall of Famer. I don't know what to do. But won't win the big show.
Say it wasn't true.
He's going in the Philip Rivers territory.
Picture this, we were both butt naked, banging on the bathroom door. How could I forget that I had
Butt naked on the plane with chains on. All right. So
how could they forget that they won a division so quick?
Yeah. So that's some good ones. Those good ones for them. I like that Shaggy one. Let's go to this
I can't
next
wait for
game.
the Cowboys. So I'm excited for the
Oh,
Cowboys.
I got one for the Cowboys.
Oh my God.
Oh yeah.
We all got.
Yeah.
All right. Bengals versus Ravens. Okay. Bengals versus Ravens. It's going down Sunday at 8:15. Okay.
Hmm.
Who's got a
Bengals to
song
Marshall.
for these Baltimore Ravens?
I was gonna say, can't tell me nothing, because Kanye, basically says, wait till you get your money right, and Lamar got to get his money right.
He did. Why is that not in here?
I was going to make more money. That's where my head was going.
Yeah.
You can't tell the Ravens nothing anyway, because the front office will do what they want to do.
Yo, I was going
Yeah.
back to Wu-Tang Clan Cream.
There you go. We all thinking money.
Yeah, I think about.
Wait till I get my money right. I had a dream I could buy my way to heaven. When I woke, I
I don't
spit
even
that on
care.
a
I don't care about the
necklace.
rest of the song.
I told God,
Play that one line again.
wait till I get my money right.
That's all that needs to be said.
Exactly.
Pay the
That's
man.
it.
Pay the man. Pay the man in Baltimore.
I'm taking the Bengals 31-14.
Taking the Bengals 31-14. That's
Mm.
strong.
I'm taking the Bengals too, and I got a good song for the Bengals.
Hold on.
Yeah.
Hold on.
Yeah, I was
What's the
gonna
song for the Bengals?
Say for
Hold
the Ravens, and really this game, the song I had was Ugly with Bo Sparks. That's what this game's gonna be. You don't have Lamar
Oh.
Jackson playing, and they're going to Cincinnati. It's gonna get real ugly.
Oh
on. I had
yeah,
to search for this song.
Timberland on the beat.
This is the only song by Bubba Sparks that anybody knows. I had to search for this. So, it is going to be an ugly game. Keep in mind, they just got whooped. 28-7? But even with that, they had Anthony Brown as a QB. I think Travis Huntley is starting this game. They did sit a bunch of players on the offense. J.K. Dobbins wasn't playing in that game either, so I think it's going to be a more competitive fight. And I think they got something to prove. To saying that, I think the team will have something to prove, saying that they can do it with or without them.
I think they need that read.
But I still
Wow.
think it's not gonna be close.
I think they need an exorcist.
Ugly. Cincinnati's a hot team, man.
Yeah,
They're gonna
man.
be fired up.
That boy
the song for the
Burrow can throw the
Burrow.
ball anywhere he wants.
Yes.
Yep.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Jamar Chase.
Oh, who
Jamar
picked the
Chase.
song? Okay, who picked the song for the Bengals?
I did.
They did get whooped.
I did, but I used it for another team. So
Nah,
No,
I picked Tupac. How do you want it? Because they can give it to you any way you want it.
uh-huh.
all right. All right.
nice.
Yeah, I picked About It just because that team, they got that swag, especially Joe Burrow. He out there smoking cigars, wearing sunglasses and stuff. The dude's he's a rock star, man.
Well,
And they
who
play
picked
like
this song?
Who picked that? Dre.
I did.
No.
I did it.
Yeah, this one right here goes out to all the babies, mamas.
Who picked this
I didn't
song?
pick that one.
Private school, they send
Marvin Jackson.
Nah, I picked.
Oh man,
Yeah.
who's that? The Bengals has the Bengals. Wait. The Bengals have the best wide receiver group in the league.
It's up there. They won 7 in a row. That's why I was gonna think of something like Bring On the Hot. Shoot, man. That team's on fire, man.
They are on fire.
If somebody has a song called "Bring Out the Hot," Sal's gonna make you number one
Stop,
tonight.
man.
That
What?
is it, man.
Yeah. For the
I will say
Bengals,
they have a solid. They are.
That is the song, half. Believe it or
I
not.
had Tribe Called Quest and I kick it for the Bengals.
Tribe Called Quest. Can I kick it?
Yeah.
And somebody. Oh, who did? Oh Lord, I'm gonna save that. I think I thought I found that.
Mm.
Oh my Jesus, Jesus Cristo. It don't
Let's
matter.
keep it rolling.
This
Yep.
ain't gonna
Can I
Can I kick it?
Can I kick it?
Who is this for?
Can I
Bengals.
kick it?
Bengals.
Bengals.
Can I kick it? Can I kick it? Can I kick it?
Now I think this is the one that we all been waiting for.
I know where you going.
What we all been waiting for. I think you guys have some of the most egregious songs waiting for this actual matchup. We're talking about the matchup that happens Monday night against the AKA Whedon Boys, Dallas Cowboys versus the GOAT Tampa Bay Buccaneers. Let me say the GOAT featuring the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. Tom Brady has 35 playoff wins, more than your favorite past 5 QBs, including Hall of Famers combined, right?
Mm-hmm.
And everybody's been talking about it too. He's 7-0 against the Dallas Cowboys all time. We all know the age-old adage: never count Tom Brady out of any game, any game. And I think when the lights are on, especially in the playoffs, he shows up. The magic question is, will Dak Prescott, the real Dak Prescott, show up? I should have picked
it sounded like he was reading his eulogy, bro.
I'm just saying.
It just sounded, when I heard you talking, I was like, man, it's gonna be a tough Monday night.
I mean, I have friends. Let me say this too. Let me put this out there. I have friends who are Dallas Cowboys fans.
Man, my wife is a Dallas Cowboy fan.
Before we play songs and pick our winners, before we play our songs, who you got winning, K Dizzle?
Who?
Yeah,
that was mine. You know what? I spent so much time pulling y'all's up. I didn't even look up the shit that I wanted to do.
So who do you have winning that game?
I got the Bucs winning that game. They're in Tampa, and they're going against Tom Brady, and they're going against a team in Tampa that I think that are going against the Cowboys with all the confidence in the world, because they've already beat them before at the beginning of the season. So I got Tampa winning that game, maybe by 7 to 10 points. 7 to 10 points.
Michael, you got?
I got Tampa. Yeah, definitely Tampa. It'll be a competitive game. I don't think it's going to be a blowout, but you let Tampa hang around, especially in the fourth quarter. That's when Brady starts to take over.
Yep.
What you think, Dre?
Man, I got Tampa all the way.
Ooh. Closet Dallas fan.
Oh, you know what? He's full of
He's a closet Dallas fan.
He just want to say that.
I think that
I've heard y'all say this a few times about your man. He's a closet Dallas fan.
Yeah, he's gonna stir some shit up. But let me tell you, man, Dak Prescott. I'm gonna say this style because I was trying to, he took over the interceptions of interception league, in the league. And to me, man, this guy is he's just as bad as Kirk.
He's Barry Bonds, man. He's throwing a touchdown. He's throwing a pick.
That's why I picked Eminem Slim Shady for this guy, man, because it's just
what? You gotta explain this one, Sal. How is it Slim Shady for Dak Prescott?
You don't know who you're gonna get with Dak, man.
May I have your attention, please?
Yeah, man.
May I have your attention,
You
please?
never know who you're gonna get.
Will the real Slim
Who's
Shady
gonna
please
stand up?
Exactly. You just said, will the real Slim Shady stand up? Will the real Dak stand up?
That's right. Exactly right.
Y'all act like you never seen a white person.
So that's been a lot of the talk this week as far as whether or not who's the real Dak Prescott's going to show up, for one, and two, if there's any pressure in Dallas if they don't win, if they won and done again this year. Because keep in mind, how long has it been? It's been 20
over 20 something years.
27 years.
27 years. Who's counting? Look, I want to say this real quick. I don't care about the history of Dallas. That's in the history. Yeah, they were in the 90s and 80s, but since 27 years, man, what have they done? People keep telling their American team. I'm tired of all the hype with this team. I hate Dallas. I'm gonna put it right out there. I can't stand them. And all this crap that they keep talking about, we up here and all that. What have y'all done? Y'all haven't done shit.
They're Americans.
And I got a great hold on. This is a good good segue to my song for Dallas Cowboys. It's by the Ghetto Boys. My mind's playing tricks on me.
I sit alone in my four-cornered room staring at candles.
That's it.
Perfect song.
Let me drop some shit like this here.
Zach is in the full court of room saying the same.
At night I can't sleep. I toss and
You want
turn.
them to
Candlesticks
kill
in the dark. Visions of bodies being
That's the
burned.
only reason
Four
why.
walls just staring at a nigga. I'm paranoid, sleeping with my finger on the trigger, but I don't know who it is. Oh, some might say take a chill, B, but fuck that shit. There's a nigga trying to kill me.
Oh, I'm telling you.
You already know.
We already know.
Ooh. Ooh.
Janet.
Ooh.
Janet Jackson, what you doing for me lately?
I like it.
I like that one. I like that one.
Man.
Say the last speaker.
What's up, girl?
Yeah.
He stood me up again.
Stop standing them up, Dak. Stop standing them up.
Ooh, boy, we gonna have some Dallas fans hitting
Perfect
us.
song.
To the Dallas Cowboys. Perfect song. You got another song from Cowboys.
I'm
Can I
surrounded by
get
them, man.
Can I get my Cowboy song off?
You
Yeah.
get your Cowboy song off.
It's Monday night. Leave it up to them. Under the stars. Beyonce, cuff it. They gonna fuck up the night.
I feel like falling in love.
Oh, I put the
I'm in the mood to
It's
roll
okay.
something up.
Yeah,
I need some drink in my cup. Hey, I'm in the mood to pour something up. I wanna go missing.
Dak need to go missing.
I need a prescription. I wanna go higher. Can I say
They
Can
gonna
he lose
fuck up
again?
the night.
That's
right.
You know what?
Yeah.
That's Cuff It is a perfect song too. I think they might do it. Yeah, they might do it. They might fuck up the night. They might fuck up the night.
Leave
They-
it
the
to
only thing
them
is
under
not
the
gonna fuck up
stars, on the stars. Leave it to the stars, under the
sit on
stars. with the
top of
money
you?
count.
I wanna go where nobody's been.
You want to go with nobody? Yeah. Second round.
You ever had fun?
Hey, hey.
We gon' roll up tonight.
Y'all wrong as hell.
Tell me why I had Genuine Same OG for Tampa Bay.
Ooh.
Wow.
Listen.
Ooh.
Yeah, I was gonna say.
Huh?
We go ahead. I'll say for Tampa Bay, we get the next song. I really have for them because I think they're gonna win and lose to the Eagles, and that's gonna be when they reminisce over you.
Oh.
It's Tom Brady right here, man. That's Tom Brady.
Hey, you know what? That man is super clutch. Super clutch. I'll give it to him, man. What you said? You say you picked them because so they can go back and see the Eagles?
This is when they lose to the Eagles. This is what the song is gonna be playing for Tom Brady.
When they reminisce.
Reminisce. My
It's
God.
hilarious.
Yeah.
I reminisce for a spell, or shall I say think back 22 years ago to keep it on track. The birth of a child on the 8th of October.
You know, we did play.
Pete Rock. Oh, yeah.
You get a copyright. You get a copyright. You get a copyright.
Hey, we get copyright. We get copyright.
I think
It's
this is Tampa all the way.
It's Master P, yeah, they label me a drug dealer. Cause I'm out. I mean, I'm rowdy.
Sorry,
I heard them killers.
So I think the overall consensus is between Tampa and Dallas, we got Tampa.
Oh yeah.
Bengals and Ravens, we got Bengals.
Yep.
Vikings and Giants, we got Giants. Bills and Dolphins is Bills. I think was it Chargers the one to toss up, or did we go more Chargers? Yeah, I think Chargers.
Chargers.
Yeah, everybody took Chargers on me.
Chargers.
Right.
Did we even? No, we didn't even do them. The 49ers and the Seahawks.
Oh man, I got a good one for
Let's do it.
We didn't
I got a
even do
good
them.
one for the 49ers.
I gotta go.
No, I
Niners. Yeah.
I
I gotta-
do them. I don't. You know what? This is one of those games where nobody thinks it's going to be a game, and it's actually going to be a game. I
All
think.
right.
I got one
I
for the
don't.
49.
What's
a good one, Jermaine? Danger.
Oh, yeah, I think that's a good one.
Mystical.
Yeah.
That's a good one.
That is a good one.
Oh man.
Yeah.
Oh man.
Oh, go ahead. Danger.
Perfect. Perfect. Well, who you got that on? You got that for San Fran?
You know what time it is, nigga.
I think
You
that's
know what fucking danger.
because this is the most dangerous team in the playoffs.
Get on the floor.
I agree. I agree 100%.
Nobody has doubt. You got some doubts on Philly now. How they ended in New Orleans, and the mere fact that that game that we played, the Eagles played versus the Cowboys, should have told everybody, about Dak Prescott and how they had to fight back to win against Gardner Minshew. Had to fight so hard to win against Gardner Minshew, and nobody saw that. But anywho, Seahawks and 49ers. What other songs we got for?
Oh, I got a song for the Seattle Seahawks.
Uh-oh.
Oh, man.
Play the chorus. Play the chorus for Trey Songz Gotta Go.
Gotta go right now. I'll be back to hold you down. I don't wanna leave.
That's cold.
That is cold. That is cold.
And I'll be back before.
That is telling you straight up.
So how
Be back before you know it.
I got you, bro. They don't want to leave, but they about to go right now.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Kind of along the same lines, I got Amy Winehouse rehab because that's what the Seahawks fans are going to need after this game, man. After losing Russell Wilson.
Bring them out, bring them out, bring them out, bring them out. It's hard to yell when the barrel's in your mouth. Come on.
Yeah,
Bring them out,
for,
bring them out. Hey. Bring them out, bring them out. Bring them out, bring them out. Hey. Bring them out, bring them out.
VIP coming live from the VIP. Heard the nightlife, lost life without me. Both dead in the state.
I think we're going in that game.
Tried to make me go to rehab. I said no.
I like that.
Yes, I've been black, but when I come back, no. I ain't got the time. And if my
I can't do it.
The one I got, man, for San Fran, because like,
Oh no.
Oh,
no.
no, I said for San Fran, I got Onyx, Shut 'Em Down, featuring DMX.
Ooh.
Yeah. Yes, he
Man.
does.
That defense, man, and San Fran, I'm telling you, I gotta give him props.
Word out.
That's the 90s song. You know we got
Shut down.
70s.
Shut them down, start the violence. We wildin'. Swing rappers body found, washed up on Coney Island. Rolled up, the stars slowed up. That killer froze up. When I pulled up, jumped out with the pump out, 32 shots and ducked out. Then I broke out. Left that cap for dead, his body smoked out. Cause when I pull out, that killer's got killed me, kid. I'm going all out. Life's a bitch. Fuck it. Got the gun, bust it. The game play, gotta play by the rules of your own, cannot be trusted. Don't try to test, surprise your chest with fire.
I think we're all collectively saying the 49ers is going to win this game.
Yes, sir.
Yeah. Oh, the 49ers fan, so I gotta get the chance to throw my song out.
Yes,
And,
Mike.
the
Yes,
Seahawks,
Oh, Mike.
the Seahawks has been our nemesis. They punked San Francisco for years. So look, I got Brand Nubian, punks jump up to get beat down. That's what San Fran's going to do to them. It's been a long time coming.
Oh, yeah. That is on point.
Ooh. I feel it.
Yes.
You know what? Okay, Mike.
Probably the real Geno Smith will show up.
Probably.
Right.
Just so you know, guys, like 80% of the song you see me browsing through is all Mike's playlist. So,
Yo, for the 49ers, I got hot in here, man. This guy's won 10 games in a row. Mike, he's going to start getting lap dances from the cheerleaders again, just like Jimmy Garoppolo if this guy keeps it up. So we got to do some Nelly.
Let me
hot
find
here.
out. Sal
Yeah.
used to DJ back at the old Hammer Jacks.
Yes, he is a DJ.
Yes, there it is. Come on, Mike. It's not about the size of the town, Mike. We know that, buddy.
I have mixed emotions after I last.
Here it is. Come on, get with it, Mike.
Just the cookout job.
10 in a row, Mike. 10 in a row. This guy has not lost a
I
game,
know.
right?
Yeah, 10 in a row.
All I do is win, right?
That's a good one.
Shout out to
saying,
Gary.
friend.
He still canceled
Oh
that
man,
one.
I gotta mess with Hef though.
What you say?
I gotta mess with you, Hef.
What I do?
I got a song for those Commodores, man.
Nah, man, leave us out. You cannot. Time out.
Personal now.
Time out.
Last podcast, man, you was talking a lot of smack on.
You can't take no shots at my Commanders. We're at home. We're in street clothes.
I don't know. That last
songs
meeting
for us, man.
That last
I
meeting,
thought
you
that
was
song
talking a
too.
lot of
They ain't
smack
gonna add
when you beat the Eagles. I'm just gonna, close it off.
I mean, it's kind of unfair for y'all to sit there and come at me right now. When y'all saw, I had to watch that quarterback carousel.
Right.
Debacle, that shit went there. Everybody saw what happened.
Forget the quarterback carousel. That mascot was what offended me. What the hell is that? It's like Miss Piggy on steroids. What the hell is that thing?
I don't want to hear nothing about Major Tutty.
Major Tutty.
Major Tutty.
That was so trash.
Do you want to hear the song though?
Y'all can't play music for the Commanders.
No, that's not the one I picked.
Wait,
That's not the one I picked.
He is in the chat.
Boy, rest in peace, companion.
Shout out to Miss Big.
R.I.P. Commanders. Cold blooded. Broad call.
You guys love it. You guys love it, and that's why the Commanders are so entertaining because they can still make a podcast, an NFL playoff,
Right, and not be in
and
it.
they are not in it. So I'm gonna tell you what, man. I think the 49ers are definitely gonna smack the Seahawks, man. I don't think it's gonna be close.
I don't
Sea
think
chickens.
Hey, I want to move over real quick, K Dizzle, to the Kansas City Chiefs. Let's talk about the Chiefs.
All right.
Nice.
Because I'm gonna tell you off the break, Mike, and I'm gonna let you go ahead and get your song in. My song for the Chiefs are Kodak Black Super Gremlin.
Ooh.
Because Mahomes is definitely a super gremlin.
Ooh.
Yeah.
And when the playoffs come, it's a whole different animal with that boy Mahomes.
Where is that?
Yeah, it's called a Lucky Foot Rabbit.
You know what? I like this one. I like this one.
It ain't safe for them. It ain't safe for them, bro. Shout out to RF in the chat. Shout out to RF. Yeah.
New music.
Say you my nigga, I'ma be your killer. Nobody gonna play with you when I'm with you. Go against any nigga like fuck this glitter. Skeet all dirt on bitches. I put it in for you.
He is super gremlin. The Chiefs are disrespectful.
Yes, they are.
They are absolutely disrespectful. After the ringing around the Rosie touchdown,
let me tell
they
you.
just disrespected the team.
Look, man, the no look pass. I mean, all the kind of stuff. They just got the luckiest rabbit foot, like the biggest, luckiest rabbit foot. I know what I'm saying is they always there. They always there and winning. You can't.
You got great talent with great coaching. They got continuity. They got a great quarterback. They got you don't know about what?
I don't know about that, man. That dude is the upcoming of Brett Favre, man.
Oh, here we go.
He's so lucky, man.
Wait a minute.
You gotta explain that.
Have you seen the last couple of games, man, with how he be he be throwing out his hero no look pass, NBA passing and whatnot. I mean, and happening miracle catches. That's no playing calling, man.
I hear you
backyard
say,
lot football,
I
man.
hear some old school hate coming out of you.
That's right. Yeah.
It's a lot of.
And your quarterback is Jalen Hurts. How dare you have the audacity?
Oh man, look at Jermaine. He said they're frauds.
What?
Yeah, that's why
You know what?
man.
Dre, I gotta say, you drinking the orange haterade right now.
Hey,
the boy has been lights out since he hit the league. He's been lights out. Now, granted, he's with one of the best coaches in football. Granted, he went into a great system, which was already set up for success, right? Because he took over for what's your boy name that never made it, and went to Washington.
Alex Smith.
It's Alex
Yeah,
Smith.
Alex Smith. They were a decent team before he got there. So you couldn't have chosen a better situation to walk into than what Patrick Mahomes did. And that's the God's honest truth. But the boy in itself, he's been playing lights out. He's been playing absolutely lights out.
You gotta remember this is coming from Dre, who's basically saying the Jets were his team didn't make the playoffs.
Hey, listen,
that's hilarious, Tom.
You got to be outside the box when you look at this, man.
You on an orange hater?
That's why
right
I got. It's tricky. I'm going old school. Run DMC because it's tricky to beat Mahomes, man. It's tricky to beat.
I got Kansas City going all the way. I got Kansas City playing Philadelphia in the Super Bowl. But all I'm saying is how this guy just keeps finding this crazy way of winning. That's all I'm saying.
Time is tricky.
What up, Ralph?
Rock around, that's right, on time is tricky.
It's tricky for Pat Mahomes. Go out there and sling it. You gonna throw it underneath his legs for the next.
Yeah, let's throw it underneath his legs over here, whatever.
It's gonna be underneath his legs.
But just remember.
Somersault.
But remember this, KD. The Bengals got their number. They haven't beat the Bengals yet.
Yeah.
Yes, they did.
So if they get, I'm just saying. That's why I keep saying this. Yeah, I got Patrick Mahomes. He's good, but it's the way he played, huh?
Can y'all's Eagles beat them?
I think we can.
We can beat the Chiefs. I don't know about the Bengals.
I don't know about either. I'm worried about the Eagles' special teams. That's what scares me. I think it's going to come down to special teams. The Eagles don't have it.
What you think, Mike?
If we got Boston. If we put Boston Scott back there, we might have it. But
I was going to say for the Chiefs, I think I got a song that Jermaine's going to probably appreciate more than anything about them because he's been telling us for quite a while about the Chiefs. So my song for them is going old school with White Lines, because we're all so high on the Chiefs, and we're due for that come down, and Jermaine's sitting there telling us from the court of song, don't do it.
Vision, dreams of passion. And all the while I think of you.
Boy, oh boy.
A very strange reaction.
Man. You know what, Mike?
The more I see, the more I do.
One of those classic songs we only hear.
Baby.
You brought it out today. White Lines is a classic.
No way, that's right.
I got you.
Yeah, I mean, I think Mahomes, like you were saying, the passes, we're so excited with them. They so high on themselves, like they're doing the ring around the rosy and the no look passes and all that stuff. But they've actually played some kind of, crappy football at times. They've had some games that let some teams hang around that should hang around. Mahomes turnovers have, he's throwing more turnovers lately.
Yes.
And the Bengals got the number. I think. Yeah, go ahead.
No, I don't cut you, but I just want to interject it. Like, it seems like, the way you guys are phrasing a lot of your verbiage is like, they kind of like, or maybe paper champions. Like, they're getting way too much credit here. And I'm going to tell you right now, nobody wants to line up and play the Chiefs in the playoffs. And I'm saying that from a non-biased perspective. When you got to play against Patrick Mahomes, the best ad-libbing quarterback right now in the NFL, he can make any throw from any position on the field, and he doesn't even need Tyreek Hill, which RF just said in the chat. I mean, this guy, they said you can have Tyreek Hill, and we're still going to put up numbers and those to the running backs and make it But I definitely think it's going to be an interesting AFC. I think the Bills might give the Chiefs a run for their money, but the Eagles could definitely have a open shot to the Super Bowl.
I think you're looking at the most complete. If you're looking at the most complete team, it's probably the Chiefs. I mean, you got to say that. Yeah, you know.
I agree, and that's why I lead up to the song I picked from Ice Cube. Today was a good day. I mean, that's how they cruise the whole season.
Man,
that was a perfect song. One of my favorites.
Yeah. Shout out to KD for being a DJ, man. This is not easy.
Right? Yeah. You're the best Shazam ever.
Oh, stop it, Mike. Get out of here. I gotta look through this entire playlist. No.
Just waking up in the morning, gotta thank God. I don't know, but today seems kind of odd. No barking from.
Ooh, let's see what he does when he's away from home. That is a very interesting. That's a very interesting statement there, because if the Bills do win it and make it to the divisional championship along with the Chiefs, they are playing this game in Atlanta.
Yes,
this game will be played in Atlanta, and so they figured neutral ground just because of the situation that happened with the Bengals and the Bills. How does that affect this game? What do you guys think?
Mahomes is not as effective on the road. If you look at his stats,
No,
he's not.
I agree. I totally agree.
Yeah, it's a big difference. I mean, it's like if Minnesota goes and plays on the road outside of the dome, right? It's a huge difference.
Yeah.
So they're not the same team.
Yeah, like Jermaine said, they never lost. They never won a playoff game outside of Arrowhead. So that's that's a big deal.
Well, it's hard to say because they've never played outside of Arrowhead because they've always been either the number one seed.
True, that's a good point.
So I can't even fault them for that. I give no fault for that. We don't know what the experience is outside of that because they've just been winning. Ever since Brady left, which is a fact, it was Brady left the conference, they've been winning.
Yeah.
So.
Never underestimate Andy Reid's ability to screw something up, though. We've seen it here in Philly. Championship game after championship game, and just
it was Donovan McNabb's fault, man.
Yeah, he's throwing up on the field. I get it, but Andy just his late game calling, 2-minute drill it's scary, man. He finds a way to screw something up.
Well, he doesn't play as aggressive. That's the issue that we have with a lot of coaches when they get to those points, they stop playing aggressive and try and hold on to a win.
Yep.
And that's the ones that always lose. AKA Seattle was a big big issue with that. Indy was a big issue that when they had Peyton. A lot of teams the same way. So but Andy's pride and proven when his team gets up, they win. He's got rings now. So
yeah, he does.
I can't be mad at the guy.
He's got one.
I do think he's got one. He's got one. But I do think the turf Atlanta game is going to be quite interesting. I think it's going to put them on neutral grounds, and there'll probably be another shootout again. Keep in mind that game last year was has to be probably one of the greatest football games of all time. That back and forth shootout that they did the year before.
Yep,
has to be one of the greatest football games of all time.
So let me ask you a quick question: did the coin toss come about yet after what happened with Buffalo and Bengals?
No, because the Bengals won.
Okay.
Bengals won the game. They said, and actually, when Joe Mixon scored the first touchdown, he made a joke about it. He did a celebration and throwing the coin toss, in the trash.
Oh, I didn't see that.
I saw that.
I didn't see that.
Right. So
okay,
they did a phenomenal job in going about it. I think the NFL did the right thing with the way they did it, because when you really sit and think about it, there's no other way they could have done it in any other fair way by just canceling that game and then figuring out the rest later. You can't move games. You can't move all the performances. You can't move stadiums in times like that.
Yeah.
Just all that one situation. So
especially that late in the season, because it was way too
especially
late in the
that late
playoffs.
in the season. Especially that late in the season.
Yeah.
So so I think all right, let's do this really quick because we're gonna wrap up really quick, really soon. I'm gonna go from clockwise. I'm gonna go clockwise on who we got in the Super Bowl. Starting with my man Hep Stream. Who do you have in the Super Bowl this year? Who's your lock?
All right, so tough. I might have to flip a coin for my AFC pick, but I'm gonna go with the Bills. The Bills are coming out the AFC. I'm definitely seeing the Eagles with a strong push, but I'm gonna see the Bills versus the Niners.
Oh, all right.
This year's Super Bowl. There's no mistake that a team can win those games with the quarterback that was picked at the Mr. Irrelevant spot. Like, that's a good football team.
But you got them coming to Philly and winning?
I'm telling you, man, it's a great defense. It's a great defense, and Mike Shanahan knows Philly very well. And he knows how to play RPO quarterbacks very well, too. So I'm not sleeping on Philly, but again, my pick is the Bills and the Niners.
Bills and the Niners. So who you got to win it?
I'm taking the Bills, man. For all the painful years in the 90s, man, it's going to be a Buffalo year. Hamlin's going to be sitting up in the VIP getting all the love.
Shout out to Thurman Thomas. All the most school guys. All right. Mike, I already know who you're going to say, Mike.
Yeah,
so let's get it out there, Mike. Who you have? Who's your Super Bowl lock or who's winning?
I got Bills and Niners, and this, I got the Niners winning. But yeah, I think the Bills are going to get there. This is San Fran's year, so I'm rolling with San Fran.
Bills and Niners. Look at my man Chris, who is an actual Bills fan. Wow. Says, I don't even know if my team's going to win it.
No, you can't feel like that. This is the year. If it's not this year, it's never. I ain't said.
Yeah,
Mika's with half.
Okay.
All
right. Dre.
Look, I from the beginning, I want Buffalo. I do. And I'm gonna take Philly in the Super Bowl. But like I was just saying a few minutes ago, Kansas City just won't die. I just see Kansas City up there. I'm gonna say Kansas City and Philly in the Super Bowl. And we got Philly winning it.
Oof. Okay. Sal.
I got KC, guys, coming out of the AFC. I just think it's going to be too
Eagles
much.
Off.
You haven't even heard my NFC yet. You haven't heard my NFC yet.
Let him finish, man.
And I know Jermaine's going to – I can feel the hate coming through the line from Jermaine here, but it's going to be the 49ers, guys. I'm sorry. They're going to beat the Eagles. The Eagles don't have enough, man.
Wow.
Well, look,
it's going to be –
I didn't think I was going to hear it.
You send me my Zelle phone. Look, you send me your number to the Zelle account, and Mike, you send me your number to the Zelle account, because I'm telling you, I'm going to bet y'all on that, man.
I hope I'm wrong. I do. I agree with Al. I hope I'm wrong. But I just think
has an Eagles jersey.
That's what I'm saying, man. That's what I'm saying, man.
Somebody clip that and a hat on. Somebody clip that and make a meme of that. My man's got an Eagles zip up.
I know.
Talking about the Niners are gonna go.
I'm a realist.
Well, maybe you unzip it. There's an SF underneath that. Maybe that's what it is. I mean. Bless your heart. I mean, you see what I'm saying?
Mike's over there sitting back like, I know, I agree, so.
So, and out of those two, I think Kansas City is going to be too much. I think it's too much for Brock Purdy to expect to win that many games in a row. He's going to have a clunker. So I think it's going to be KC.
I don't think he's going to have a clunker necessarily. I just think he's not going to be able to keep up.
Mm-hmm.
Wow.
Yeah. So prove me wrong. I hope, but we'll see.
Wow.
Right. Hold on, let me pull this.
Sal the realist. I like that, Sal.
I'm a realist. The Eagles secondary and special team scares me a little bit. I love the offense, but the cornerbacks have not been good lately.
All right. So, look at that, Mika. Bless his heart. I swear to God. I don't know what this guy, he bleeding green for calling the red out.
Hey, it's not easy being green. Come on, man.
All I'm saying is, man, watch your back.
I know. I know. I'm looking behind
me,
Yeah, exactly.
Right, exactly.
All right. So one of the things we said, very important, throughout this was, first of all, I got my Eagles for the NFC. Don't care. Eagles are going all the way for the NFC. The AFC, I have the Cincinnati Bengals.
Oh,
and let me say why. Because the Cincinnati
I can go with
Bengals
that.
have the number to the Kansas City Chiefs.
Mm-hmm.
Okay,
Mm-hmm.
they have their number, and we all agree that they're going to beat the stuffing off of the Ravens, right?
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Well, in order for them to get there, they got to go through the Bills, right?
Mm-hmm.
What makes you think they're not going to beat the Bills? Give me a reason why the Bengals, the hottest team in the NFL, is not going to beat the Bills. Even with the DeMar Hamlin story, which is a sweetheart story.
Bad weather would be
a
the only
story
reason.
Brian.
Is bad weather would be the only reason.
Nah,
There's a
because
snowstorm.
just like you guys talk about Josh, Burrow can turn it over too. And he's turned it over in playoff games,
But what stopped them last year was the O-line. So the Bengals O-line has improved. Right. That's the difference, to my opinion. Because last year I had the Bengals all the way. I had it since them in like September, but Buffalo to me got a little bit better. That's why I'm saying Buffalo over Bengals. But that's a good one, KD.
But I think Buffalo's got holes. Do the math on that Patriots game. If he doesn't turn those 2 touchdowns, those 2 kickoff returns back, where are we in that game?
Yeah, but that's another divisional game. Teams are familiar. Teams are familiar with each
100%.
other. Belichick's a big factor. I don't personally. I don't weigh those types of games that heavy. I'm looking at, like you said, Cincinnati is definitely dangerous. Looking down at the rest of the AFC looks pretty weak to me, in my opinion. Outside of the Chiefs, the Bills, and the Bengals, I mean, you got the Jags, the Chargers, the Ravens, and the Dolphins. Like Miss Mika said, bless their heart. It's a little weak this year over there in the AFC. But I'm shocked that everybody did take Tampa Bay today, though. I hope we're not all hating, but it'd be funny as hell to see the Cowboys lose.
I think some of it has some hate. There's some hate in there. Shout out to Jermaine.
Shout out to Jermaine.
Yes.
It is half, but I honestly believe Dallas is they fold, man. I don't
Can
see
Tampa really beat them?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yes.
Their defense is good. Tampa's defense is good. They're not bad.
Yes, absolutely.
That'd be a 8-9 beating a 12-5. Not the records mean anything.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
No.
Right.
Half of that record is with the backup, so we don't count that.
Yeah. And if Dallas gets on a roll,
Dak Prescott played the entire year, 28 interceptions.
Hey man, he's got like 16.
28. Well, he got 15 or something like that.
Yeah, he got 15.
He's going to turn it over. He's going to let you get. He's going to let you get one.
You know what convinced me in that last game?
What's up?
When Dak Prescott threw a pass that almost got picked off. He hurried his team back to the huddle, to the line,
and threw it right back. The same pick
play, so that he made sure he got his stat of interception. So he made sure that he threw the same pass to get it intercepted. That's what sold me on the fact that
Dak's some shit, man. And I always sit back and get my entertainment off of watching the Cowboys. That's why they're so popular, because it's a disaster waiting to happen. Not to take Stephen A. Smith's words, but they definitely are that team for me. My team's not in it, but I'm going to enjoy watching some of these teams struggle this year.
Mm-hmm. Shout out to Sam Howell.
And you know what? Since you guys keep talking about the Commanders before we sign off, what I think we should do, guys, going in the next year is kind of take a back seat on the passing game. And yeah, we got some great receivers out there, but I think we should load up in the backfield with Brian Robinson. Let Antonio Gibson go. Get somebody else to get back there with him, and just run the ball first, and kind of Purdy it down the field.
All right.
Yeah. You saying less on Heineken?
Less on Sam Howell. No, keep
on
Sam Howell.
Excuse me, Sam Howell.
Yeah, get some continuity, build around them, let them run first, and let them be a play action kind of scramble quarterback.
Right.
And throw it when he has to, and let McLaurin make some plays, but he doesn't have to drop back and throw the ball 40 times.
Yeah.
Washington's got bigger fish to fry. They got to get their top house in order and get rid of the ownership first.
Hey, Sal. You know, none of us can control that. We've been watching this debacle for years now.
Yeah.
They gotta get it. They gotta get a new stadium too, because FedEx is a shithole.
Oh yeah.
Yep.
There's a lot going on in Washington these days. They got
Yeah.
to sell a team, need a new stadium. They need an offensive coordinator. They need a new owner.
I'm so happy
new
they fired.
quarterback.
I'm so happy they fired Scott Turner.
You know, you got a lot going on. Life as we know it for a Washington Commander fan. But look,
that song.
this was, you know what? This was very interesting. With all copyright strikes included, I had fun. Hella fun on this one.
Yeah.
Of course, this is the second. This ain't gonna be the last. We got to do this again. Ain't nobody talking about the pour out a little liquor.
I like it.
Pour out a little
Niggas
liquor.
go hard in the paint on them dudes. Look,
It is real quick. Oh, what was your song? Because you had the Eagles. What was the song you had for the Eagles?
the song I had for the Eagles.
Yeah.
Oh man, I had I think I played it in the pregame. I had Nipsey Hussle, Grinding on My Life.
Okay.
Nipsey Hussle, Grinding on My Life, because I just think this team is a scrappy team, and I think they've shown all year that they just go in and work hard. They don't care about the noise that's behind them or in front. They got a goal in place, and that's all set by Jalen Hurts. I think he's the ultimate leader for that team, and it don't go anywhere until he has.
All my life, been grinding all my life. Sacrifice, hustle, pay the price.
This dude, he's got his own story.
Got to roll the dice, that's why. All my life, I've been grinding all my life. All my life.
You already not getting on my pedestal.
Damn, K-Dozy, you should narrate his documentary and shit.
Exactly. Not even gonna do it. He's gonna talk shit. You know,
Yeah.
All right, Mr. Tabby, who's
Hey,
from,
man,
who's from
you know-
Marlboro, Maryland.
I gotta sit here and watch the chips fall, man. But I'm gonna tell you what, shout out to the Enough Said crew. We appreciate you guys. We love you very much, man. We appreciate your viewers to come on and check us out. The All Dressed Up podcast is gonna be back each and every Sunday night at 9:00. But always check out the Enough Said podcast. Go ahead, guys, get your plugs in and let everybody know where we can find you.
Yeah, you can find us all over the place, guys. We're on Twitter, YouTube, or enoughsaidcrew@gmail.com. You know, we appreciate you guys too. And let me say from the bottom of my heart, you guys are annoying. I hate your show. No, I'm kidding. No.
Spoken like a true Eagle fan.
You guys are seriously, you know,
Niners
we love you guys, and we couldn't do it without you, and we appreciate you. We love coming on, and I'll let Dre and Mike put their dibs in.
Yeah, man. Like we on every major app out there, you know, YouTube. Apple and Amazon and all the Spotify, iHeartRadio. But look, I enjoy being with these two guys, with Hef and KD. I think it's a lot of fun, man. And I want to keep rolling with y'all, keep doing this, man. This is good.
Yep, I second that. I agree. I enjoy being on the show, and I'm glad you had us on.
It is a bromance.
Bromance.
I mean, Jesus. You know what they did have? They all just left $40 on the nightstand. That's exactly what they just did. They just walked out, left $40 on the nightstand.
It's enough said. We put it down.
Do it again, y'all. Here you go. For your trouble.
Got it down.
Put it out.
No, but real talk, Miss Mika was chatting all night. She said it's a bromance. It is, because it's a great thing to see creators get together and create content, some good quality content. We're talking sports, but you know what we do, man. Follow us each and every time we come out. Without you guys, we don't have a show, because the All Dressed Up podcast is live and interactive. And check us out on Facebook, YouTube. Please like, share, and subscribe. Please like, share, and subscribe to Enough Said as well. Love these guys. And, hit us up in the email. Let K-Dizzle know what you want him to DJ next, and book him as well, because he showed you his DJ skills tonight.
Yeah, it's impressive, man.
Send those DJ requests to alljustuppodcast@gmail.com. and say Have Stream sent you, and you get a 10% off discount for K-Dizzle to DJ at your next party.
And all the affiliate links. All the affiliate links. Look, I'm excited about this weekend. We got a weekend full of great football. Shout out to all the teams that playing on Saturday, Sunday, especially that Monday night. We will do this again. I think we should look towards the future in the divisional matchup. Look back at this and see where we are. See if our picks came true, or if somebody came out was a bust, or we had some surprises. Because I think all the games this weekend outside of Seattle and the 49ers, outside of Seattle in the Niners game, even that might surprise us. It's going to be a good matchups and good fun, and I'm looking forward to it, man. It's nothing like football season, and we enjoy with the Enough Said podcast bringing it in. You know, I have to second guess my relationship with Sal because he's got all this Eagles paraphernalia on, and he's going all against the grain. I have no idea what's going on, where this guy's from.
Yeah, no,
okay, we gotta check his Dre. You gotta check. It's your boy. You gotta check his temperature, my guy. I've never met an Eagles fan that actually goes against him.
He's well traveled. He's gotten out of Philly. He's well traveled.
So out of pocket, man. I love you. I love you in spite of.
I appreciate it, man.
When you said that, I wanted to punch you, but you had Eagle stuff on. I couldn't do
it. Hey man, you know, I'm gonna read like I said, it's like Lucy with the football. I've gotten the rug pulled out from me like 5 times that freaking team, man. From Donovan McNabb throwing up, you know.
But
he got PTSD from that Jalen Reagor pick over Justin Jefferson. That's what it is.
We don't talk about Jalen Reagor.
Yeah, we don't talk about that. No. Don't talk about that.
You know where he's at? You know where Jalen Reagor's at?
I know he's at Minnesota, right?
Or he got cut. Minnesota Vikings.
Or he got. I don't know if he's still playing for them. They might cut him. Yeah.
Oh god.
Nah. He's a decoy. He runs routes to get other people over.
Hey, he only got 2 catches.
Don't cover him.
Yeah. Yeah, it's like the opposite when you put a spy on him. You don't put a spy on him. You don't put anybody on him. You just let him go.
Don't fall for his dig route.
Don't fall for his dig route. Look, we love y'all. We thank y'all. The show would be nothing without y'all. Like, share, and subscribe. Enough Said Podcast, All Dressed Up Podcast. You know where to find us. We love y'all. Peace out.
All right, peace.
See.
You know, and I know, and they know, cause we know, we go all in, you know, and I know, they know, cause we know.